In this episode, we'll talk about the 4 largest aircraft in the world. These massive flying machines, which range from commercial passenger jets to strategic airlift cargo planes, are truly impressive feats of engineering. Let's take a look at the top 4 without further ado. Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner. The Boeing 787-10 is a mid-sized dual-aisle twin-engine jet produced by the American aerospace company Boeing. It is the largest aircraft within the 787 family with the longest body. In fact, it is so long that the aircraft's mid-fuselage section can't be transported by air. Composite materials make up 50% of the primary structure, including the fuselage and wing. Despite its massive size and up to 78,000 lb/f of engine power, it is quiet thanks to the engine nacelles serrated edges, which reduce noise levels both outside and inside the cabin by up to 60%. In standard configuration, the Boeing 787-10 accommodates 330 passengers, which is 36% more than the capacity of the 787-8 and 14% more than the 787-9. It can also carry 40 massive LD3 cargo containers in the underfloor hold, 2 more than the A380. The air flowing through a 787-10 engine at takeoff power could inflate the Goodyear blimp in less than 4 seconds. Airbus A380. This is the largest passenger airliner in the world. It is so huge that airports had to upgrade their facilities to accommodate this giant. It has 40% more usable space than a Boeing 747. Airbus A380 is also one of the longest range airliners, with a range of up to 8,477 nautical miles. It is a true behemoth with a wingspan of 261.8 feet, a length of 239.5 feet, and a maximum takeoff weight of more than 1.2 million pounds. This gentle giant commands a special kind of respect, since other airplanes have to wait up to 3 minutes before they can start their takeoff after an A380 due to the wake turbulence from its 4 engines and wingtips. In economy, you get an extra legroom compared to other airplanes. Plus, the A380 has one of the quietest cabins ever built, even on takeoff. The Stratolauchch. The Stratolauchch aircraft has a wingspan of 385 feet, which is longer than any other aircraft's wingspan. That is why this one needed a special hangar for its construction. It is longer than the length of an American football field. Just to put it in perspective, the double-decker Airbus A380's wingspan is 262 feet. It is a special kind of aircraft since it was designed to launch rockets into space from high altitude. This one boasts 2 identical fuselages, 6 Pratt & Whitney engines on 28 wheels, and what amounts to 3 wings, 1 in the center. Being a bicipital aircraft, the Stratolauchch has 2 heads. The cockpit on the starboard fuselage is manned. The portside cockpit, meanwhile, is designed to stay empty and unpressurized. The Stratolauchch aircraft weighs 500,000 pounds empty, can carry 250,000 pounds of fuel and with payload can take off at a maximum weight of 1.3 million pounds. Antonov AN225 Mriya. The last, but definitely not least. Mriya means dream in Ukrainian, and this aircraft used to create a fuss everywhere it went. Being 275 feet 7 inches long, the Antonov AN225 Mriya was longer than the Boeing 747 and the Airbus A380, which made it the largest strategic cargo transport in the world. It was long enough to transport 2 prototype wind turbine blades from China to Denmark, which became the longest cargo ever flown by plane. The AN225 carried the heaviest single cargo item ever sent through the air in 2009, a 417,000-pound generator for an Armenian gas power plant. The list goes on and on, as the plane had 242 world records under its belt. It had an empty weight of 628,317 pounds. To carry this heavy weight, Mriya had 32 wheels that spread across its landing gear. It used a specially designed nose gear, which allowed the aircraft to kneel for easier loading and unloading. Sadly, the Russian invasion of Ukraine put an end to its aerial exploits, with this 6-engine beautiful giant being a victim of Russian forces' assault on Kyiv's